Wow, Belinda, I love your new book, Dreams, Determination, the Awesomest Spaceship. It's a wonderful kids' book.
Thank you.
Very entertaining. Very funny. I love how you've got a little section in here that you can address it to that special little person in your life.
I thought that it was a good way for a gift to be able to give it to, you know, a child or a student or something like that.
It's a fantastic idea. And I see that you've got a message in here to parents, to the moulders of little souls.
Yeah. So because I have qualifications and experience in psychology, counselling, communication, I tried to implement all those things that I teach on a regular basis, but tried to do it in a child language where children can relate, enjoy the story, have fun with the book, but also learn about how to get things in their life, how to face their challenges, how to achieve the goals that they want to achieve. So the book's about two really special friends, and they find a toy that they really want, and they work ways of how to get it, and they have quite a few challenges along the way.
Well, it's a fantastic book, as I said, very entertaining, and with those good hidden messages in there for the kids.
Thank you all for coming. The reason why I wrote this book is that there's always books that is self-help for adults, and there's not much out there for children, and I just really wanted to, in a child's language, interpret in a way that they can understand it, because like all of us, we tend to learn when we understand something. So if you relate it to what interests a child, then they're going to understand things like determination and goal setting and visualization, things like that. Something that they can read to their children and bond together with, and have a discussion to talk about the pieces in the book and how they goal set and how they were determined to get their goal, how they visualised, all of that sort of thing. One summer I just thoroughly enjoyed, you know, sitting down with some pencils and coming up with the design myself. And there's an insert in the book where it says how they're not the most perfect pictures or anything like that, but I had fun doing it, and it's about you doing things that you enjoy. Maggie and Josh were best friends since the age of 4. Even though they didn't go to the same school, they lived in the same street and would always meet in a tree on the corner, which they called their space pod. They loved all things mysterious and strange. Every year, Maggie and Josh's family went on a Christmas holiday to the beach together. By the beach, there was their favourite shop in the whole entire universe and beyond. It had all aliens and UFOs and all types of weird and wonderful things. Their mouths were left wide open, eyes bulging. They were both frozen in time, speechless. Josh even had a little dribble coming out of his mouth. A while after the shock and excitement, they were able to put together a word. They both said at the exact same time, "Wow!" Well, it's not much of a word, but it was the only word that Maggie and Josh could describe the most amazing thing they'd ever seen. It was so cool. The UFO, size of a small dog. It had legs that came out and made it walk. Lights come out from shooting all angles, every colour. It made 141 sounds, strange noises, even smelly noises. Just then they found the price tag, $153.50. Pure bliss, smiles stretched from beyond ear to ear, changed suddenly to dark frowns, eyes drooping, shoulders slouching. Josh's hands were almost dragging on the ground in pure shock. Josh gave out a huge sigh. There's no possible way we could ever afford to buy the UFO. Feeling a little shocked but still hopeful, Maggie said, "That's not true. We could work for it. I could do gardening, wash my dad's car, clean my bedroom. You're good at playing violin, Josh. You could busk for money." Friday afternoon came, about 5:35. Maggie came screaming up the tree, yelling, Josh, Josh, I've missed you so much, but I've worked so hard. I've done the dishes every night. I've kept my room clean as, well, really clean. I have even cleaned the toilet after my stinky brother, Gross. I've earned $17.85. How much have you how much have you worked for? Well, nothing, he said with a sorry look on his face. I believe with all of my heart I will get it, without a doubt, more certain than ever, said Maggie. I imagine it so much, I feel it's real. I have a catalogue of the UFO above my bed. I look at it every morning and every night. I close my eyes and imagine playing with it all night, all day. Josh gets inspired to work, so they continue to work. So they're packing for their holiday, ready to go. When Maggie went to get the money, OMG, where could it be, said Maggie with great distress. Maggie ran as fast as she could, as fast as she's ever ran before, to Josh's house. Josh, quick, I need to call an emergency meeting in the space pod, said Maggie. They ran together, climbed up the tree as fast as they could. What is it? What is it? Josh said. The money's gone, said Maggie. How much of it? Screamed Josh. Maggie yelled back, with all of it, with full stress in her voice. Ah, no, Josh said. Lots of things happen. You have to read the book to see what happens, but anyway, they get through their journey. Maggie thought, I know if I believed long enough it would happen. It wasn't easy and there were heaps of challenges along the way, but I got there because of the hard work, determination and believing in me and my dreams to come true. When they got to the holiday, Maggie couldn't wait to tell Josh the coolest news. They bought the UFO in no time and it was theirs. It was as cool, awesome and out of this world as they thought it would be. Maggie and Josh spent the whole holidays making smelly noises every time her brother walked in the room. He hated it and would sook to Mum. From that day on, Josh learnt to be positive and to believe in his dreams.
Very good. Do you go with the book so you can read it?
Sorry? I'd love to. So I'll just read out something to the parents or for teachers that's in the book. To the moulders little souls, this book is written in a child's brilliant language so that they can go on an adventure and to be taken away with the story, but in the end and all the way through it has positive messages of goal setting, visualization, determination, facing challenges, building strong friendships and staying focused on your dreams and goals. This little tale spells motivation from beginning to end. The purpose is to teach motivation, positive thinking, goal setting in a strong and relatable way for children. May you read this with your little soul, enjoy and bond. This story educates and covers subjects such as goal setting, following your dreams, problem solving, visualization, positive thinking, determination, working hard towards your goals, having gratitude and working with the steps towards your goal.